gon' go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gon' go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and one, two about to flood out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Cleveland. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll get about 2. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
7. Ready,
from the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Unlock line, unlock line. Let's go.
On a run with the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. And he'll work his pass 25 to the 26-yard line. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
To throw is Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the
These third down
36-yard
conversions
line.
are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They run it once more with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Get it. Ready?
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 38 now, here's second and a yard.
Here we go. Green 19 against net. Hey, 551. 551.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19 against net. Hey, 551. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Good. Green 19 against net. Go.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call.
Here we go, tonight.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Here we go. West, right, zip. Out. 58, out.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. That his first touchdown this year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The score, Steelers 7, Browns nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down, that's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Cougar 19. 2. Bronco 80.
On play action, Shador. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
I I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Fields. Throw here down the field. It'll fall. Incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Fields. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you're bound. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And another 1st down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Ready?
They'll give it to Dobbins. Whoa! Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And the Browns, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 1, second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Easy. Here we go. 222. Strike.
This a design run with Fields. They'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 23, here's second and 4.
Here we go. 58.
Fields now. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. 319.
To throw is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. On fourth down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. And he's taken down up past the 35.
That's good for a
That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ready,
So,
play.
from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Get it. Hurt, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Taking the read, this is Fields. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Fields now on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll be 3rd down.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Come on, come on. Hey.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Liking 18. Ready, ready.
To throw again is Sanders. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's Jake Camarda now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? What's right? Hey, 331. 331. Right.
Play action now for Fields. Going up top. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And this is no good. Missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Watch the twist.
Back row 80. Check up.
On first down, it's Sanders. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
319, got you back. Sit high.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
319, get you that.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Steelers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 6, go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Gray going to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. And in motion is Brown. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The 40-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, it's ETN. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Once again, it's ETN. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
Second and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
It's a gain of
This
3.
is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Howard. He'll get this one complete to Brown. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Steady.
On the draw to give to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
3rd and 10.
Go check. Go check. Ready, ready.
And in motion is Brown.
Reset.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Bronco 80. Clear.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Pass right side to down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third, they need 8.
Let's go. Hawks, ready?
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's complete to ETN. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now ETN, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
They'll run. It's ETN. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready? Go!
Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Myles Garrett. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Brown.
Panthers 60, Panthers.
4th quarter begins on the ground. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick them up and throw them down for a loss.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to Brown. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long.
Stephanie. Viking 18.
To the air. Howard. This one intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one caught by Fanning. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10
Come on,
at the 30-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the give, it's Judkins. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
21-yard line.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Patrick Weed. He spins to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. And they blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
First and 10 now from the 36. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stephanie! 70 Timberwolves! Lightning 18!
They'll look to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Take it in, back at his own 12. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
Got it! Ready? Ready? Ready?
Now Shador on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Again, working deep downfield. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he will take this one in. yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
They're on 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings out 2nd and 9.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It is 3rd and 10. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.